know lots of people on this channel do enjoy lots of nostalgia. And I don't know about you, but what I find is interesting about nostalgia is how quick it comes around. Do you know what I mean? Like, you look at things, don't you, and you see an album cover or, you know, maybe a film, and you think, oh, that's not that long ago. And then you read somewhere that it's like 34 years or 35 years, even worse, 40 years. Now, one of the bands I wanted to highlight today, and as ever, I'm not affiliated, I'm not making any money, it's not a plug, I just really wanted to share with you because they were a band from my neck of the woods, really, in Yorkshire, the Human League. Do you remember Phil Oakey with a very strange haircut and the two backing singers that were fabulous but couldn't really dance to time? You know the ones I'm talking about. Their biggest hit, Don't You Want Me, was huge around the world, wasn't it? But what I liked about the Human League was simply that they were, you know, different sound, electronic sound of the early 80s. Now, seemingly they're still as popular as ever. I saw them in concert a few years back now. Still brilliant, still sounding great, and of course, so many hits. Now, if you're a fan of the Human League, you might want to know that they're working on a documentary, but more importantly, their very first 4 albums, like a lot of people we told you about recently, are coming back out in a box set form with all the linear notes and inside details, stuff like that. Now, their very first album, Dare, as I say, was so huge. It's hard to imagine this now because obviously in the world of social media, things are totally different. You know, you could get those sales really overnight. Back then, things built and built, didn't they? And apparently a lot of people were unsure exactly who the lead singer Phil Oakey was, particularly in Middle America, where they'd quite never really seen anything like it. One-sided haircut, full makeup, you get the picture. But of course, this was the era of Boy George, Marilyn, Duran Duran, who've also, by the way, got a brand new documentary coming out. It was filmed at the top of a building overlooking Capitol Records out in LA. Just proof, doesn't it, what we were telling you earlier on, that it's nostalgia that is the bigger boom. People are looking back in these cost of living times and looking back and thinking, how was that music? What did it do to me? And more importantly, you know, why do we remember it? And of course, why does it still get played on the radio so much? As ever, I would love to know what you think to these re-releases that are coming out over in the next couple of months, just in time, of course, for Christmas. But again, the other side of the coin as well is this. All of these releases are coming back out on vinyl because apparently our age bracket, and some even say younger, have decided to go back to the world of vinyl because they find that it's actually a better sound. Now, that should start a debate. Do you agree? Is it better to play with an arm and a stylus? Do you get a richer sound? And more importantly, what were your favourite Duran Duran and Human League songs? As ever, I'd love to know in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.